Sharks. I'm Bill.
And I'm Bill. And together we're the
Bill Websters.
As you've probably guessed, we're the father-son team behind Garage Celebrations.
Sharks, today we're looking for a $200,000 investment for 20% of our business. You know, decorating for the holidays can be a real pain. You have to crawl up into your attic, find that dusty box of decorations, pull out the ratty wreath and the plastic candy canes, and for sure you're going to find a big wad of tangled Christmas lights. There's got to be an easier way.
Sharks, the outdoor holiday decorating industry is multi-billion-dollar. Introducing Garage Celebrations.
Our decorative garage door covers fit on most residential garage doors, both in 1-car and 2-car sizes.
Better yet, they're super easy to install and require no tools, clips, cords, or tape.
And the best part is our flexible covers stretch with the opening and closing of the garage door, so it doesn't impede the operation of the door.
What's cool is we have covers for all the major holidays and events, everything from Christmas to Halloween to the 4th of July.
Our covers are reusable, they're machine washable, and they fold for easy storage.
So how about it, Sharks? Who wants to help us turn America's boring garage doors into
Garage Celebrations? Ta-da! Robert, we gave you Santa for Christmas.
Well, because I'm jolly.
There you go. Lori, we gave you the Smiling Pumpkins for Halloween.
Love it.
Mr. Wonderful, we gave you Frankenstein.
Now, Kevin, don't read into that. Don't read into that.
Barbara, we gave you our dogs for
That's my
Christmas
dog on
dogs.
there, by the way.
Exactly.
I'm suing you.
And Mark, we gave you an American flag for the 4th of July.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Guys,
Can we tell that Mark is interested? He's super interested.
July.
In
yes,
this.
sir. Thank you.
Yes. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that face. Oh God. All right. So really neat idea. I mean, depending on what the price, what the cost is to get yourself a garage celebrations. I'm waiting for Barbara to say whether or not she would get the HOA sicked on somebody for having this on their garage. I don't know. I think it's neat. It probably wouldn't be as neat if everybody had one. It wouldn't be as unique, I guess I should say. But it's pretty neat. But again, comes back to what kind of costs are we talking about? Hopefully they got some sales. They're looking for $1 million in valuation. So they hopefully got something to back that up. And maybe older Bill, Bill the dad is an inventor or something like that, and that's how they kind of got into this. So I'm really interested to hear their story. Stick around again. We're gonna check out their website as always, or mostly always here on the Joe Pardo channel. So anyway, happy holidays too. How great is that? Like I'm in the spirit. Let's go.
Guys, it's really cool. Is there other products out there?
There is, actually. There are vinyl covers that have clips and screws.
Do they rip and tear through?
Have you ever seen a vinyl cover that isn't creased
they
or
degrade.
shiny and look bad?
Would you explain to me how it attaches to the garage door?
That is the trick.
So the magic sauce. This is the Santa Claus that Robert has.
There he is. The fabric, it's 6% spandex, so it's like a big pair of Lululemon.
We've gone ahead and mocked up a corner of a garage door for you. You will open your garage door a little bit just so you have access to all 4 corners. You'll take the collar, you'll wrap it around the corner of the garage door, and then zip up the collar
Well, that's smart.
on all 4 corners.
Clever, yeah.
That is
So
clever.
easy.
Even I could do it.
There we go. Got it. Because the fabric stretches, it can accommodate a wide range. So we're able to fit on almost everyone's garage door and have it look
Plus or minus
fantastic.
4 or 5 inches.
Okay,
actually.
but Bill's
Okay, how do we not make that into a parachute though? Like, I know the wind blows down my neighborhood. It's like a wind tunnel basically, and we have like a flag next to our garage door, and that thing's always like the wind's whipping so hard that it actually like rotates over itself, and goes from because it's like a 2-post like a box frame with a flag like in the middle, and then it like just I'm always like almost every other day. I'm like undoing it and making it a flag again. So is that gonna be pulling on my door? And also, is it add any kind of in the opposite direction of that? Does it add any kind of, I don't want to say insulation, but any kind of is it like a breathable or not breathable material where, because it's 6% spandex, where it actually almost acts as like a layer to stop air from like going between the panels of the garage door. So those are things that I'm pretty curious about.
Squareds, okay, let me ask you something, because over the years, we've seen many holiday items.
Right.
And the big issue with all of them is seasonality. How do you know which style, which colors, which sizes to order? Because you have to have them there just before the holidays hit.
Well, we don't yet because we're just starting now.
Oh, you're pre-revenue.
No, we're not.
They sold one to Grandma.
We have $175,000 in sales.
Hey,
Over what period of time?
Just took delivery of the product last week and delivered.
Oh, my God.
Oh, so where did you pre-sell them?
Halloween retailer in the country. They ordered sight unseen.
Bill,
wow.
What do you sell this for?
That one car garage door cover sells for $120, and our landed cost is $35.
So what are you selling it to that retailer for?
About 40.
What?
43? That's not enough.
This deal, we said, well, we can't afford to really turn down that order.
But you made the mistake of telling them it was $129 retail, and they wanted half off, right?
Yeah, oh, they wanted 70% off.
Yeah.
They wanted a ton off.
All right, so
The materials.
Wow, that. Oh man, like the problem with that, if you're looking at your business, right, and you're like, oh well, like would I do something like that? Here's the reason you shouldn't do that. If anything goes wrong, if you have miscalculated anything, you have zero wiggle room to make up for it, right? So that's rough. That's really rough. I mean, that's almost like basically you're giving them away with the hope that it's going to catch on and become like this big thing. You're basically investing, more investment money into the product. Like that's not good. That's not good.
I'm really curious. You've just started this.
Right.
What made you come up with this? Is it your full-time job?
I've been a serial entrepreneur, and a couple years ago I retired. And so I did an add-on to the house, and I did all my honeydews for my wife, and I played a little golf. And I was depressed. I hated being retired. I want my phone to ring with something other than somebody offering to renew the warranty on my car. And so I started looking at it saying, I got to find something else to do. And I've always been playing around with this idea of these garage door covers. And so I turned to my son, who's the Harvard architect graduate, and said, hey, can you help me productize this?
So I had enough skill to look at it and say, okay, how do we take this beyond just putting a sign on a garage, right? How do we protect it? How do we patent the attachment? And ultimately, how do we make it easy? It's not always easy working with your dad. However, our skills are fantastic together, and we've done a heck of a lot.
Okay.
1000% not easy to work with your dad. I could tell, and grandfather for that matter. Could talk about that for days and days and days.
You guys.
Okay, come at us,
Why
Kevin.
is this
Come back.
worth $1 million? You haven't made a dime on it yet, including that order, which you gave away for basically your cost. So why is it worth $1 million? Because it's not proprietary. You told me there's lots of other guys doing it.
No,
Bill and
it
Bill.
is proprietary. The connection
That's proprietary
is
about the collar.
The patent, utility patent on the collar itself.
But Bill, how are you going to generate more sales?
We're going to do social. Show people how this works.
And
how
who
it
has that
complements.
specialty? Who knows how to do
Is
it?
your dad big on Instagram?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but it's gotta be.
Let's go.
Who did your designs? Oh,
He did.
I want to start with the design, if I might, and please don't be offended, all right? Please don't be offended. But my first impression...
But you're going to be offended. There, I can see it now. I'm not. If somebody in my neighborhood was putting that up, I would not like it. That's what Pardo would say.
of this product is it looks dated. It's the design elements that don't look fresh. The letter style doesn't look right to me. It's just the whole thing looks dated and not that attractive. I just don't see this going anywhere, honestly. So for that reason, I'm out.
Well, thanks for your feedback.
But don't be offended.
Well,
Don't be, we're not. We won't. We're lucky to be
I
here.
guess I have a little bit of a different spin on it. I love this one. Halloween happens to be like my favorite holiday. This, I think, looks beautiful. To Barbara's point, some of the others you could change, but that's an easy fix. I think this is perfectly doable and a nice business for you guys. But For me, I don't think it's the right kind of investment.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks for the feedback.
What are you going to do with the
Bed
money?
Bath had Bed Bath & Beyond written all over it, and Home Depot written all over it. Maybe Lowe's, but yeah, that stinks.
There's a couple things. One is these are being made in Vietnam right now. It's taking like 5 months from order to landed.
Right, your challenge though, guys, look, the real money is going to come from customized versions, right? So how does that work if you've got a 5-month lead time?
Well, it doesn't. Actually, one, personalized covers can command a little more money.
Yeah.
And secondly,
It's also going to take a lot more work.
Do you have any software developed that lets people upload their high-res JPEG?
Right, that's where we're going.
So tell me about that, because that's the real chance for the company.
Yeah, we can actually start to do it now. Our manufacturer in Vietnam is ready to take. We basically just email them the graphic. He makes it.
So I don't agree with the customization. I look at the two of you. I love you guys. But how do I invest $200,000 for 20%, and then what? We go out and hire somebody to be the brains of the social media rollout?
We would like some help getting us, we've got everything
All
underway.
right, guys, look. There's a person missing here that's going to do that for you, because in reality, what's happened is that cost of customer acquisition has gone up in some cases 80%. And so strategies now have moved to more of a community structure so that you build word of mouth on platforms like TikTok.
Right.
And you have to be very sophisticated to do it, because this product would sell well in 59 seconds on TikTok if you knew how to do it. Look, I love it, but I don't see an opportunity to make a lot of money here, so I'm sorry, guys, I'm out.
Bill, Kevin, appreciate it.
Love the product. Love.
That's a shame to not get Kevin in there. It's what I think the coolest part about this, and look, I'm all for bringing jobs here to back to America, but I think it's really cool that like you can have a printer and find a printer that's in Vietnam that's not necessarily sending everything to China, right? And having having other countries be a part of that global economy that we're all really have invented for ourselves. And I don't want to say invented for ourselves, because like things like Silk Road and all that, like that's existed for a long time ago. So but I think it's neat that like even today, like they're like, okay, how can we get this and get it shipped and not have a 5-month lead time? Because like a 5 months lead time, it's like, man, you might as well just print it here in America and charge whatever it's going to cost. Is it going to cost $180 at that point, or is it going to cost $220? Like once you've committed to 120, the jump to like 150, 170, especially if it's printed here in America, to me is not that great, especially if you're talking like, hey, we could print it in like 3 days. You could have it within a week, maybe 2 weeks tops. Or if you also have like the designs and stuff. Yeah, I think Barbara got kind of hung up on the whole what the design looked like. That is fixable.
You guys, but there's something really big missing in this deal, and that's a third bill. Somebody that understands e-commerce and socially driven marketing and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying you can't learn it, but from where you are today to get to that path, it's going to be a long road. I wish you were farther along, but because the third bill isn't here, I can't be in. I'm out. I'm sorry.
So you order the materials, and then you send it to them in Vietnam.
Yep. They're using a 6-foot dye sublimation printer.
We want to buy our own machine.
And
that
what
would
does the
make it
machine
cheap
cost?
if we bought our own machine.
The machine costs about $60,000 to $80,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
Take this money, buy a machine,
Yep.
do it all in your garage.
Oh, absolutely.
Then you could build to order.
Yep.
I just like it because I can make some for the Mavs, and I just like if the price is low
Why don't you
enough.
buy them instead?
What's that?
Why don't you buy the banners instead?
Yeah, but these guys are fun and they can do most of the work.
You got one guy who's retired, and you got a Harvard grad. Like what? Like come on, for $200,000. Well, we're about to find out what that's up.
I'll give you the $200K. I want 30% of the company.
30%.
Sold. Do it. Hey.
Mark, you got a deal.
Done.
Let's go.
Good
job, Bill.
I just think it's going to be fun.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it. Good to meet you.
Dad, enjoy.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Mark.
cool. Yes. Boom.
You just like them, basically, right?
Yeah, I like these guys. It'll be fun for my kids. It'll be fun for the community. It'll be fun for the
You know
mass.
what? Let's not even call it Shark Tank anymore. Let's call it the Fun Tank.
Yeah, well, that's where you can make a lot of money sometimes, doing a business that you have fun with.
And look, we're all supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun, then you're doing it wrong, right? That's the way I see it. Like, life's too short to be not having fun. Anyway, Bill and Bill, I'd love to have you guys come on the show. Just drop a comment down below and make that happen. Enjoy reusable, washable holiday garage covers. So this could use a little bit of like stretching and maybe some faces, some people enjoying. I don't think that these, I mean, I don't know. This one I don't love as much. I feel like it could use, I don't know, it's missing something. Maybe some depth to the bag, to the Santa sack. This one I think looks good. The Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I don't think that's bad. Now, these are 2-car garage covers. I have a dual garage. We're in my garage right now, actually. So I had 2 garages, so I need that promotional items for things like that is pretty cool, depending on what you got going on. But let's see, collections. Let's get where's like single? Because I have like a single door, or 2 singles, but they're like wider, and these are all doubles. It looks like. Where's maybe they don't have any. You had to click at the top. Hey, a little celebration there. How about that? But the thing is I don't know. What's the measurements? Where do I find the okay? So they have a whole video, so I'll have to check out that. That's pretty cool. If maybe I'll get one for if I feel like I gotta get 2 if I'm gonna get it at all. 119 is not terrible. I mean, you spend some money on a flag or whatever. See, the problem there is like you have one and not the other. I feel like I would want both. I want both covered. Anyway, on Facebook, it takes you right to Bill Webster's Facebook Facebook profiles. We're gonna send Bill a friend request because why not? Instagram, 811 followers. Hey, that's not nobody, and they got some engagement going on there. And there's some people I like to see people. It's a video having fun in Knoxville, Tennessee, for Cyber Week sale. 2,300 followers on TikTok. I feel like this should do really well on Instagram and TikTok. And then Pinterest here. They got 20 followers over there. Anyway, Bill, I'd love to have you on the show. Just drop a comment down below, like Kid India, who, by the way, if you this guy, you go and subscribe to Kid India here on YouTube. His videos, if you are into history, very high quality video, very much more high quality than these videos. All about history, really, really cool take on history. He says, absolutely, Joe, but you are the Prometheus of business knowledge. Thank you for your channel. Ding, ding. I greatly appreciate that. I do everything I can to bring as much knowledge and as much to the table, episode after episode after episode, to help everybody learn. That's what I'm here for, to help you learn. If you have a question, drop it in the comments down below. Anyway, I'll see you in one of these 2 videos over here. Take care and happy holidays. We got more videos coming. Bye, everybody.